It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the AMP Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
Better.
Welcome to the Tuesday show. And with me is my co-host, partner, Dr. Robert.
In theory only, but wait, it gets better and better.
Wow.
Then you just got to do the work.
Wow.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to the Midday show. We got a good show lined up for you.
Wow.
I think your favorite shows of all times we actually have in the studio.
It's true. I've seen that play in New York 8 times.
We've got the cast, some of the cast of Cats that's being performed at the William Scaff Center in West Palm Beach. I guess we do not have Lorena Anderson today, and then we'll have Helen Archer of Cosmic Astrology Society.
It's a good lineup.
What do you like about Cats?
Well, I got to see it the first time. It was the first time I had gone to a play. They took me for my birthday, and I was like, wow, look at this thing. It's unbelievable. And then I went to Hawaii for our 10th year anniversary, and I got to meet the backup of whoever was the lead singer of that deal on the trip. And she entered a contest because they had a contest who could sing the best. And of course, she won. And I said to her, I asked a simple question. I says, okay, where the hell did you learn how to sing like that? She said, well, honestly, and she shouldn't have won. They shouldn't have let her even sing. She's on Cats. So they got married at the studio at Cats, and they invited me and Michelle to the wedding.
Very
so I
cool.
got to see the stage and backstage and the whole 9 yards. So after that, I went to see it seven more times.
We've seen a lot of shows, and a huge thank you to Carol, who always sends us the press releases of what's going to be around. We went to see Jesus Christ Superstar.
Which they were in.
Which was, I guess, a year or so ago already.
Mm-hmm.
And it was funny because one of the performers came in and saw Greg Neely, and it's like, oh my gosh, remember we got to see Greg as well.
Yes, we got to spend his 80th birthday at Movies Del Rey. That was a special moment because my brother loved him, just absolutely loved him. And to see him celebrate with us, and he gave us a private talk separate from everybody else, was G-Man was there, was kind of special. And then one of the gentlemen here today, he's been here before.
Isn't that funny? It's such a small world.
Small world. We go round and round. And he got to see what it's turned into, and we're going to be talking to him to find out his career and the things that he's done. And should be good. Should be a good show.
Some cool stuff. What else you got going on this afternoon? It's summer, I know. The rain has not rolled in yet, but
any minute.
But we're getting ready for our 10-year anniversary party, so save the date. It's next Friday, June 26th, 11 o'clock, Heather? 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock, so join us. We're going to be at the South Inlet Park in Boca Raton at the beach. It's this cute, amazing pavilion that has beach access, bathrooms, tables, totally covered. So come on out and join us. No show, no cameras officially anyway. And just to celebrate a little bit differently. We get to do something different every year.
Well, this is it has a cover. That's the only thing I want, and it has
pavilion.
A cover. Because I don't want to be on
It's a big pavilion. I mean, there's like 8 to 10 picnic tables. It's huge.
Yeah, I'm surprised you found that.
I know. You know how things happen.
Dr. Robert in the house.
You know how things happen. I don't know. Maybe that's a bucket list thing. That's a crazy thought. But things to do, places to go. But join us. You're more than welcome on Friday. And it's open to everybody. No admission. Just come on out and have some fun with us. Beach day. We have to figure out what we're doing for food. And see what we're going to do for that.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying a word.
But I think it'll be fun. You know what? And it's a way to bring the crew together and do some summer fun stuff. Because
maybe
summer here.
Maybe the donut people will join
They
us.
said they would be more than happy to bring donuts.
What an amazing show yesterday. Got good numbers. Thank everybody for supporting us.
Blazed and Fueled, which was great.
Unbelievable. I'm dying for them to get their place so we can go down there. We can take them wherever the hell we go.
You can't even eat them, but they are
I can't
really
eat
good.
them, but I can cheer them on.
Been grazing through them today.
Have you?
Well, you know.
Dr. Robin.
So our crew is working on some pieces. You've got the Knicks victory party on Thursday.
Yes.
You're going to watch it from here, I think.
I'm going to try to put it on every TV in here. What do we got? 12, 14 TVs in here. Let me see if I can get the parade up.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
It'll be a lot of fun.
I'm sure it'll be streaming on some streaming network someplace.
It's got to be somewhere. If not, you go to TikTok and somebody streams it on there and you watch it, which is the way I saw the Macy's Day Parade. Somebody's phone, which is amazing.
Exactly.
It's all good.
Do you have your favorite hot dog?
Yes, it's the one in a bun.
Do you have a favorite brand?
No, whatever Costco, the Costco is the best
So I
dogs.
was reading the New York Times, and they rated hot dogs. You remember our question
rate hot
they
dogs?
rated hot dogs.
Hebrew National?
So that's what I'm asking. You guys, what's your favorite hot dog brand?
I like the long, foot long.
So the Sabrit or the Sabrit won best
Yeah,
overall.
they're the biggest.
Well, that I don't know.
They're at Shea Stadium, Yankee Stadium in the world.
And Hebrew National won for the best grill hot dog on a grill.
Well, put that up. We're going to get hot dogs?
Made me think of New York and hot dogs and dirty dogs and a barbecue maybe we do next week.
Oh, that's
I
so
don't know.
romantic, Doc. Dirty dogs. Let me get a dirty dog. You know what a dirty
Isn't
dog
that
is?
what they're called?
The street vendors in the street in New York,
Yeah.
they put the hot dogs in water. So they think that you never change that water. That water's there for a month. So they call it dirty dogs.
It just marinates.
And nobody
marinates.
buys, they say they don't buy hot dogs because they never change the water. It isn't true. That
I
water's
think those
changed.
are Sabrit hot dogs in there.
I don't care what it is. As long as it doesn't have a fingernail, it's all good.
I know your favorite is, that wasn't one of the brands,
Which one?
Costco hot dogs.
You don't know
wasn't
what,
one
is
of-
that a brand? Costco's a brand?
I'm sure Costco, Kirkland has a brand of hot dogs, I'm
Kirkland.
sure.
So whatever they got.
And I
Don't
think
know.
they're all beef because Abdullah eats them.
Does he? Abdullah eat anything.
Abdullah is the eating machine. We're going to enter Abdullah into the donut eating contest that they're having at Glazed and Fueled when they open up.
Glaze and Fuel and Abdullah. Boy, there's a
Can
combination.
you imagine having Abdullah in the donut eating contest? He would totally do
There's a
it.
combination there. Anyway,
Anyway, back to the show. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, you're going to meet the cast of Cats from Entr'Acte. Am I pronouncing it right, gentlemen? Entr'Acte. All right, more to come. We'll be right back.
Discover Rosie's Garden. The collection draws inspiration from the beautiful niece of the founder, Rosie, who brought joy to many before passing too soon. Her beauty and spirit are reflected in every piece. Founded by two friends, Rosie's Garden is a female-owned brand passionate about creating stunning, elegant jewelry that embodies the concept of bellissima, the Italian word for beautiful. With a philosophy rooted in grace and elegance, the brand crafts each piece of jewelry using only the finest materials, including 18-karat gold and the highest quality craftsmanship, ensuring that every piece is a true work of art.
Greatness isn't something you chase, it's cultivated. The Ubuntu Girls Guide to Greatness, written by Dana Sardano, is rooted in self-dedication, personal growth, and simply living in greatness. Inside, you'll find empowering prompts, hot tips, and space to journal your reflections. Featuring vibrant artwork by Dana Sardano, this is more than a book. It's a visual celebration of feminine power in all its forms. Bold, colorful, and unapologetically authentic. Ready to be great? Grab the Ubuntu Girls Guide to Greatness at ubuntufishgallery.com. Also available as a beautifully designed deck of cards to bring greatness wherever you go.
This is AMP2 TV Network, powered by the AMP Media Future Foundation. AMP2 is an award-winning production company. Here, we produce any media your heart desires. We produce films that make people emotional. We make the audience engaged. We're innovative, eye-catching, unforgettable. Amplify your idea. Here at AMP2 TV.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
All right, we're back. And as you saw that commercial at the end displaying what we do, how we do it, and we want to do it for you. So check us out.
All right, so we've got some of the cast of Cats from Entr'Acte Theatrix. Opens June 12th at the William G. Scaff Center in West Palm Beach, June 12th through June 28th. Thank you to Carol for sending this over to us. Tickets for Cats range from $20 to $40 and are currently on sale. You can purchase them online or give them a call at 561-833-7529. Of course, you can always get them at the door. All right, we've got 3 of the Cats characters.
We got the cats. The cat cats.
We've got Joseph and Greg and Jacob with us. All right, welcome, gentlemen. Now, Greg, I think we've met. I don't know if we've met him, but he was in Jesus Christ Superstar, correct?
Yep.
Who did you play?
I played Pilot. This was last summer.
Okay, and Jacob, you as well?
Yes, I was also in that production. I played Jesus.
He was Jesus.
Wow. Wow, that's so super cool.
Yeah, it was a big honor and a pleasure to join Entr'Acte for that show, and I'm happy to be back now for Cats as well.
Did you enjoy playing Jesus, or was it a little bit like, I mean, that's a big role.
Pretty big role, yeah. I enjoyed it, but it was a challenge for sure. Getting into that, finding the humanity in that figure who we all, know so much about, whatever our relationship is to it. So, yeah, it was a challenge.
Was it overwhelming to get that part?
No, not at all. It was easy because of the great team and cast and company that we had. So, and that is completely continued on into our current show, Cats. We have the same choreographer and music director. And the choreographer is actually the director of the show as well. So there's a great team putting together this production, as Greg and Joseph can attest as well.
Yep, we have a great production team. The show has been exhausting, but fun at the same time.
But you've been doing this a long time, right?
Yeah, our company started in 2001, and we've been going for almost 30 years.
30 years.
Wow, that's amazing. How many shows have you been in?
Me, I've been in from the very beginning. First of all, we started as Palm Beach principal players, and then about 10 or so years ago, we changed our name to our current name, which is Entr'Acte Theatrix. And we decided to start working with older people, because with principal players, we're dealing with like teenagers and like young kids, so like people who didn't get into their high school play or what, they came to us. So our first production as our current name, Entr'Acte, was Hair, and we were at the Caldwell Theater, which is now the Wick.
Oh, okay. How long have you been acting? Because you came into the studio and you said, "Oh, you've been here before taking classes."
That was in the early 2000s to mid to late 90s.
Wow.
A guy by the name of Gary worked with us from the very beginning, and he worked out of this building doing like theater classes, and I was a part of that. So when I walked in here, I was like, wait a second, I've been here before. Yeah, so he was with us from the very beginning.
So you got the acting bug and you continued it into adulthood.
Yeah. So like I've been acting since I was like 5 or 6, and then, I did some stuff in high school, and I didn't get into my high school play because it was very competitive. So my mom and I decided why don't we start our own theater company? So that's exactly what we did.
Oh, so the theater company is you and your mom's?
Yep.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
I didn't realize that either.
Is your mom Carol?
No.
Okay.
No, my mom's Vicky.
Vicky, all right.
Carol is our marketing person.
Okay, so tell us more about the company that you and your mom started.
Well, Principal Players, we started that. Our first production was Godspell in Lake Worth. And then we did Little Shop of Horrors at the Kravis Center at the Rinker. And we did a couple things at the Carefree Theater, which is now no longer standing.
Wow.
And we've jumped around to various theaters.
So this space that we're in now, the William G. Scaff Center, is connected to the campus of Mary Immaculate Church on Spencer Drive, just off of Okeechobee Boulevard. And a few productions have happened there. That's where we did Jesus Christ Superstar.
And we also did Little Shop of Horrors, Sweeney Todd, Beauty and the Beast. And what's interesting about this space is that you really have to be creative with the staging, because it's done sort of in a thrust, but also in the round. So there's audience on all 3 sides. So you've got to play to all 3 sides. It's not like people out front. So you've got to play to all 3 sides.
And that creates a very immersive experience because, especially with a show like this, you really get to feel like you are in the alleyway with the cats. You're going to see cats all around you, peeking out from behind the seats, entering from all sides. It's going to really keep you on your toes. And I think this is a really unique way to see this show done.
We are one of 7 companies in the country that are doing cats. When we applied for the rights for this, we thought we weren't going to get it. And when we got it, we were like, oh, okay. So I'm like, if we get these rights, we better do this, because there's a production playing in New York called the Jellicle Ball, which is totally reinvented the concept.
What do you think makes your company stand out from other companies in the area?
We do things in sort of a immersive way. We give actors who are just starting out right after high school or college just sort of like a stepping stone. Like, for example, our name Entr'Acte is what starts the music of the second act of a play. And we chose that name because it's sort of a bridge the gap between our former company and what we are now. Because with Principal Players, we mainly worked with, like, teenagers.
And it also bridges the gap between the first part of a person's career and the second, right?
Right.
Have you found that people within your company, they've moved on to bigger shows or gone on to New York?
Yeah, like we have one of our former members has a Tony Award. So that's pretty
amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. What'd they get their Tony in?
They were in the King and I in New York. This was in 2015.
Wow. So is it almost, I can't say like an internship, but more of like an apprentice type of company?
Exactly.
Where you really hone your skills and
Exactly.
you use it for experience.
Right.
Wow, imagine a company that did that in media production.
Imagine.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
Amazing. And who else? Joseph is here as well?
Yes, that's me.
So are you playing one of the cats?
Yes, I am playing Skimbleshanks the Railway Cat.
And how long have you been with the company?
This is my first show with the company. So when he talks about it being the bridge between the first part of someone's career and the second part of someone's career, I'm exactly the example of that. I'm 57 years old. I think I'm the oldest person connected to the show. But it's been a great experience to be around all this energy, and it's been a lot of fun. I haven't been on stage myself in a long time. I have a degree in vocal performance, so I'm trained as a performing vocalist. I have used that most of my career as a teacher of private students. So I teach a lot of kids in music theater, and I'm really looking forward to showing them that those who teach also do.
And this is your first show with the company?
This is my first show with the company, yes.
Are you new to Florida?
I have been in Florida on and off for a bit, but in South Florida, I came here in 2008.
And what made you decide to do Cats?
The person who's directing it is a friend of mine, and she called and asked me if I was interested in auditioning. And I thought to myself, am I interested in auditioning? And after thinking about it for a while and consulting with my family about it, I said, yes, I think I am. I've been wanting to get back on stage and do some performing, and this is the one that presented itself. Although it's very different from your usual musical theater. With musical theater, most musical theater pieces are plays with music. You deliver lines, you sing a song, you deliver some more lines. There might be a dance number here and there. Once the music starts in Cats, it doesn't stop for 2 hours and 20 minutes. It is all sung and all danced. And so it is a very strenuous show.
There's probably about, what would you say, maybe 10 lines of spoken dialogue?
Yeah, something
Maybe.
like that. Yeah, maybe. that's a stretch.
Very conservative
But then
estimate.
it's interesting because you as a voice coach, you could see and you could hear all that's going on here. Do you assist or do you recommend? I don't know what the proper word is, Doc. You can help
Well,
me.
we have a music director. She's very talented. I told her on the first day, I do this kind of work as well. So if I ever say anything, I am here to help. And I've stepped in and coached a couple of members of the cast and ran a few rehearsals when our music director was unable to attend. So I've been kind of backing them up, but not stepping on any toes.
And the other thing is, a play is one thing, singing is another. To combine those. Now, we saw a couple of the pieces when Pontius Pilate did a joke.
Well, when he did Jesus Christ Superstar, you sang through the whole thing.
Yeah, the only bit of spoken dialogue is at the very end.
That's right. In Jesus Christ Superstar, it's another what they call sung-through musical.
Same composer.
Yeah, same composer. The added layer that Cats has is how heavy a dance show it is. The amount of movement really makes this a challenge. I think all of the actors, or I say most of the actors in this production, are not primarily dancers. So it was a big effort for us to put this together, and something that I think has benefited all of us.
Like at the end of the first act, there's the Jellicle Ball, which is a 13-minute dance sequence.
Wow.
It is a very long 13 minutes. And the opening number is very dance heavy and very vocal heavy as well at the same time. So I know the first few times we went all through that, at the end of the number, we're all like sucking air. We're like,
But you know, every time it gets easier. It gets easier every time.
It does get easier every time.
You guys are fantastic. What's the best way to get tickets?
You can go to palmbeachtheater.org and see all of our show times and buy tickets there, or you can call our box office at the number that Don't said at the beginning of the segment. Or, of course, you can show up, but then who knows what you'll get. And there's some BOGO codes that you can use as well.
Yeah, the buy one, get one code for the rest of the run right now, I think it's good for the rest of the run, is PURR, P-U-R-R.
Purr, like a cat.
Do we have any pictures that they sent as well?
Yeah.
Let's put up some of the pictures before we wrap it up.
It's interesting because when we went there to see Jesus Christ Superstar, there were people coming out of every corner of the
incredible.
room, and we didn't expect that.
Every inch of that space.
And we weren't
Look
expecting
at the
that.
costumes. Look at the makeup.
You're not going to want to miss this show. I mean, you're never going to have a chance to see something like this in Palm Beach County
Wow,
again.
look at that.
So you opened over the weekend.
Yeah.
That's correct, yeah.
Correct.
How many shows do you do?
12 performances in total.
When
We've
is
already
the
done 5
over
of
3
them.
weekends.
Over 3 weekends. Okay.
We have 7 remaining.
Wow, I gotta get up there to see this.
Look at that.
So much makeup.
A lot of makeup.
Yeah, it takes close to 2 hours for the cast to get everything together, makeup and costume and all of that, and get ready. And we're doing some of these days 2 shows a day, so we are putting everything into this show. You guys got to come see it.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
They're incredible. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Check it out at the William G. Scaff Center through June 28th. So it opened up. There's 7 shows left. They're an incredible company. They're so supportive. They're community-based. They're super talented. And go out and support local community. It's summer. It's what it's all about.
There's posts how to get tickets and those pictures on social media so that people can get there. I'm gonna go.
Sounds good.
So it looks like fun.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we've got Lorena Anderson joining us, your energy shifter, ishiftYourEnergy.com, and then, of course, Helen Archer of Cosmic Astrology Society. Guys, gentlemen, thank you so much. Super great to have you. Congratulations,
Thank you.
as they say, break a leg. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Our preschool team provides personalized education and therapy services that are specifically designed to meet the unique needs of our children. These students are overcoming medical conditions that have been affecting their physical abilities since birth. Our specialized teacher and therapists understand the critical role that occupational and physical therapy play in helping these young children to develop essential skills in their early education program. We like for the children to leave us as shining stars and enter the big world of kindergarten.
Welcome to La Mesa Cafe Bistro, where every cup has a story. From freshly brewed coffee to comforting, flavorful dishes, it's the perfect place to slow down and savor the moment. Open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. from Tuesday to Saturday, and 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday and Monday. Stop by and taste the difference at 48 Northeast 1st Avenue. Boca Raton.
Looking for great coffee and a place to unwind? Come to Tiki Coffee and Desserts. We serve gourmet coffee made fresh, rich espresso, smooth lattes, and handcrafted specialty drinks made just the way you like them. Pair it with one of our delicious desserts, from creamy cheesecakes to fresh pastries and sweet treats made to satisfy every craving. No matter what you're in the mood for, you can trust that it's been prepared with care and quality ingredients. Enjoy a warm, welcoming atmosphere where our friendly staff make you feel right at home the moment you walk in. Whether you're meeting friends, taking a break, getting some work done, or simply treating yourself, Tiki Coffee and Desserts is the perfect stop. Don't miss out on an irresistible experience you'll want to come back to again and again. Tiki Coffee and Desserts, the hottest new coffee shop in Boca.
At AMP2 TV, we don't just create content, we produce experiences. From concept to final cut, we bring your vision to life with cinematic quality and precision. Whether it's music videos, branded content, or live productions, we make it stand out. AMP2 TV, where your vision gets amplified.
You're listening to the Midday Brooklyn Cafe Show with Dawn and Freddie S. Every weekday from 12 to 2, tune in for the ultimate midday escape. The perfect blend of entertainment, culture, and community, all served up with a side of Brooklyn flair. It's the South Florida show that everyone's talking about.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
They have survived the dinosaurs, outlived ice ages, and navigated our oceans for over 100 million years. But today, sea turtles face their toughest challenge yet. Us. Happy World Sea Turtle Day. June 16th honors these ancient mariners and the birthday of Dr. Archie Carr, the father of sea turtle biology. Today 6 out of 7 sea turtle species are classified as threatened or endangered due to plastic pollution, poaching, and habitat loss. Why should we care? Sea turtle are ocean superheroes. They maintain healthy seagrass beds and coral reefs, which provide food and shelter for thousands of other marine species. Without them, our marine ecosystems collapse. What's the good news? You can help them. Reduce your single-use plastic. Participate in beach cleanups. If you live near a beach, keep your lights off during nesting season so hatchlings don't get confused. Let's ensure they swim free for another 100 million years. Happy World Sea Turtle Day, everyone.
Late nights, coffee cold, prayers in the walls. Broke the sun down with the music, don't fall. I was lost in the noise, searching for my sound. Then you walked through the door and the whole room turned around. All my broken pieces, all my scattered dreams. You heard the song I couldn't sing. God gave me you and wrapped it in a house called Amp Studios. 4 walls, 1 heartbeat, where the broken learn to move. Every note we chase, every word we prove. God gave me you and wrapped it in a house called Amp Studios. Yeah. He wrapped it in Amp Studios. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Local voices rise from the beach to the block. Producers, poets, dreamers, never gonna stop. From summer sizzle nights to the early morning light, we build more than music, we build life. Every scar becomes a rhythm, every doubt finds a groove. You turn my silence into truth. God gave me you and wrapped it in a house called Amp Studios. 4 walls, 1 heartbeat, where the broken learn to move. Every note we chase, every word we prove. God gave me you and wrapped it in a house called Amp Studios. Yeah. If this house ever falls, let the song remain. Love in the echo, faith in the flame. Community, family, purpose renewed. He gave me you. He gave me you. Oh, oh, yeah. Gave me you. Oh, oh, God gave me you and wrapped it in a house called Amp Studios. Local businesses, real impact. Stronger together too. Every voice matters. Every story's proof. God gave me you and wrapped it in a house called Amp Studios.
Was wearing.
Latest song that we put together, of course, Mona Lisa doesn't like. But if she don't like it, that means you'll like it. I'm on the right track. Because she don't like anything I do.
All right, we've got Lorena Anderson, our energy shifter. I shiftyourenergy.com. Today we're going to talk about where she was last week. She wasn't here. She was at Women's Soccer Combine.
Yeah, we have to catch up on it.
So then you wonder, like, why was Lorena there?
She's been working with the soccer team.
I don't know. We're going to find out.
With the
why she
female
was
Fort
there.
Lauderdale soccer team, right?
No, it's even bigger than that. It was a combine for the Professional Women's Soccer League up in Richmond, Virginia. And I was the keynote speaker there for the Wellness Universe, of which is an organization that I belong to that has also published my books, or I've been a co-author with them. So I was invited to come up and speak to the ladies, and I cannot wait to share with you about these women. Whew, blew me away.
And it's interesting that this is an interesting aspect these 2 parts that are coming up, because you got the soccer, you got FIFA playing.
Yeah.
Right now, and Lorena is doing her thing in that whole field. And then our next guest actually predicted the Knicks were going to win, so we had to get back. We're going to get to that. But it's what she told me was 100% correct, but we'll get to that. So how do you want to work this? You want to set up the screens?
Sophia change the background for Lorena.
Yeah, I'll give you a minute to do that, and then we'll break out the open.
We're going to play your intro and talk about it.
Yep.
Sophia, the TV?
Where's she go?
She's doing 3 things at one time.
Oh, I see.
This portion of the Brooklyn Cafe Show is brought to you by Lorena Anderson, the Energy Boss.
Hi, everyone. Welcome Tuesday. Oh my goodness. Hopefully your Monday went really, really well. And now it's time to see what's available for you on a Tuesday. So what I wanted to share with you was my last weekend. I'm part of the Wellness Universe, which is an organization that has many different avenues of self-help and self-development on its platform. And it's also one of the, I'm one of the co-authors for one of their series in the books, of which there are 6 now. I'm in number 6. And we're working on number 7, of which I'm going to be also a co-author in that. And all of these are Amazon bestsellers. But I was invited to the Professional Women's Soccer Combine that was held up in Richmond, Virginia. And these were a group of women between the ages of 18 and I think the oldest one was maybe 27 that had come together being invited by the Players Network, TPN. 3 women that have been professional soccer players previous and have put together this organization because they had seen such a need for it. There was nothing available for these women soccer players. So it was an absolute privilege to be part of this combine. I did the keynote speaking for the Wellness Universe on a Friday night, and I led them in some exercises. One I think I've spoken about before here on air was the breathing technique that I teach them how to access, activate, and accelerate their internal energy field just by using their breath. So we did one of those, and I was so blown away because these women, they're coming from all over the world, you know, not only from the Americas, but also from Europe and Mexico. I mean, it was absolutely the most amazing thing. They bonded immediately. There were no inhibitions about other women at all. I've got to tell you, it was the perfect setting to experience feminine energy at its greatest. Because these women are strong, they are dedicated, they have a purpose, and they're just taking it to that next level, right? And yet, they are warm, they are open, they are comforting to each other, and I've never seen so many hugs and kisses for us as well. So what I was so excited about, you know, I was talking about our next generation coming up behind us. Well, honestly, it's probably 2 generations for me, my age, being 71. So it was 2 generations, and the drive that these women have, the dedication and the devotion to follow their passion and their purpose. The other thing that I was really surprised about as well, and I don't know why, but each one of these women had already graduated with their undergraduate, but they also had their master's as well in different fields. And I was just blown away by their brilliance and their intelligence. So what I came away with over the weekend is a renewed sense of knowing that there is a whole new generation that's coming up into, you know, the beauty of who they are, their time and how they are showing up, and that this is the generation, the next generation, and that they're leading the way. Each one of them were leaders in how they handled themselves and how they helped each other. And their purpose is to pave the way for the other ladies that are coming up behind them, the other girls that are coming up behind them. So it was such a privilege to be part of that. And the way that they were so open, not only their mind was open, but their heart was open, because they also taught them a circular heart meditation where they get to access not only the universe's unconditional love, but their own unconditional love as well. So it was very impressive. Now, the heart meditation, it speaks to the way that you can access that internal energy field, and through the breath coming down into the body, and having that energy coming into your heart, and then sending that energy, universe's energy, unconditional love, from the heart into the shoulders, into the arms, and back into the heart, and breathing it in. So that was the heart circular meditation, of which each and every girl did, you know, and there were maybe one or two of the girls there that didn't quite, you know, they felt a little weird doing it, and then they looked around and everybody else was doing it, so they did it too. Oh yeah, I don't want to, I'll look silly if I don't do it. So the heart circular meditation was really one way for them to start giving themselves their own self-love. You know I've spoken about self-love before in another segment, but this is one of the ways that you can really feel it, because you can feel the vibrational frequency that's going back into your heart from your own breath. So so it was really an honor, and I look forward to doing next year. From what I hear, we're going to be in Brazil. So, this isn't the end, it's just the beginning. So that was my weekend.
So did they pick you so that you can, because I'm assuming that this has to do with confidence and building self-esteem and things, and did they pick you for a particular reason?
They did. When I attended Soul Treat, which was about a month ago, I think it was, we had 6 of the soccer players there. And I had a vendor booth and a sheet that they could sign up, 15 minutes, come, let me, talk to you, let me energize you, make you feel the beauty that you are on the inside. So I had all 6 girls come over and we did a session, and they just opened up. They were beautiful. They were able to feel, that beauty on the inside of them, not only on the outside, but the inside. And so when the CEO and founder, Anna Pereira, asked the girls, who would you like to see at the Combine? Who would you like to, speak there? And they voted for me. And I was in shock, honestly, but totally honored. And then also one of the other ladies too, Danae, she had come over as well. But she was the second one in line, so she came and helped with the Combine as well. And I've got to tell you, it was absolutely amazing.
What did you speak about?
I spoke about how to access their internal energy field, how to feel, and then also how to love themselves. Because so often, especially with them, they're so driven, they're so determined, they want to achieve, because there's scouts there, there's recruiters, people that represent different clubs, and they're looking for their next job, or they're looking to be discovered. So there's so much pressure for performance here, and I talked about how to relax into the body, how to understand that this isn't a competition against anybody, but what it is, or a comparison, but what it is you showing up as your best, and how to breathe into that, how to how to really understand who they are and allow their training to come to the forefront, their experience, who they are, all of that to come to the forefront for their peak performance.
Yeah, because the combines, just like NFL and baseball, the combines, you're on showcase 24/7. You pick your nose, they see it. There's always somebody watching you.
Yeah.
Because you got to represent your team. And there's millions and millions of dollars on the table. They even do a shrink test where they talk to you like casually, and they ask you questions casually, and they are marking every answer that you give. If I was them, I would have put you on to talk to teams before the combine. Because once you're there, you know, you're hyper.
Well, I understand that too. However, after the first day of experiencing what they were going through, you know, they were doing speed testing,
Right.
and also, you know, how they attacked a ball. And after that first day, though, you know, they are hyper. They need somebody to bring them down.
To bring them down.
Yeah, to breathe, come on down, you're doing great, you know, don't beat yourself up, you know, stay in the moment, stay present, and that was really an important piece for them to be able to then continue. And, you know, I even talked to them about chakras, you know, our energy fields on the inside of us. Do you understand about chakras? So I started talking to them, teaching them about their various chakras. And I had maybe about a handful of ladies afterwards come up and say, oh yeah, I know about that. Oh no, that was so good. I'm so glad you did that. You know, so we just, all of us just, you know, came together, we bonded. And I was sad to leave. I'm like, you know, at the very end, it's 100 degrees up there in Richmond. We're outside. The girls just finished another game where they were competing against each other. And then we were all in a circle, you know, high-fiving everybody. And we're drenched with sweat and everything. But they still never stopped coming to give hugs, saying goodbye, saying thank you. We so appreciate what you've done. And I'm just thinking about it brings tears to my eyes, you know, because to be in that space and to feel the love that they had for what we were doing and what we were offering, because the Wellness Universe was the only sponsor there, and we decided it's only the second time that they had this combine. We had girls from Oregon, from Denver, from Spain, from Portugal. I mean, they came in from all over. But to see how amazing it was to have them all bonded in seconds, you know? There was no bickering, there was no drama, there was none of that. It was just the purest feminine energy that I had ever seen. And it was remarkable.
I tell you, combines is a scary place, and they hold these outside because soccer is a very strenuous deal. And when you're tired and you got to perform at the end of the game, maybe penalty shots or whatever, you're going to show your true colors at this deal. You know, when we won our football championship, I wish I had somebody like Lorena, because the kids were a psychological mess. They got school, they got home, they got to do for mom and dad, they got to perform, and we had to take them off the edge of the cliff, including my son that was on that team, to be able to tell them exactly what she's talking about. So it must have been rewarding for, if the parents went, I don't know if the parents went to the
Yeah, some of the
combine.
parents were there too.
It had to be, because they said, wow, what a change.
Absolutely, and you know, we're one of a kind. There is no other organization out there that is giving these women, soccer players, the kind of support, you know, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, that we had offered to them at this combine. And they really did appreciate it. They sucked it in. They were so grateful. I mean, every time we turned around, they were thanking us.
I can imagine.
And the parents too.
But this is big business. You know, what you're dealing with is the beginning of a product that's going to grow and go. You're talking something, it could be millions of dollars, it could be $1, it could be millions. And that you're giving the kid a fair chance. I mean, that's what we're all about. But you actually gave them a better chance. to be able to be themselves. And I gotta tell you, as a coach that I did this so many years, it's appreciated the work that you do when a kid gets to sit down for a minute, regather himself, and then you see the best of him.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're under so much pressure, you know, because some of them are just coming out now looking for the contracts with the club, and then they have others that have worked with clubs that are looking for their next contract.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's high stress. Whew.
You're going to be starting your own show.
Yes, I am. I'm so excited. Yes.
What's it called?
Shift It, Babe.
And it's going to be talking about...
Oh, well, we'll probably have some of my clients to come on to discuss some of the results that they have had using my program. We're also going to have a few other people that come in that are cutting edge on the medical end of it. And I was laughing because I used to do You and Your Doctor. Well, now I get to bring on the guests, so I'm excited about that. And then just some other individuals that have some great insight. I've got a family lawyer who wants to be on the show, and so it's going to be fun. I'm so looking forward to it.
And how do people find you, to hire you, to work with you, to shift their energy, to change their mindset?
How do teams hire you?
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, that's my goal. And more speaking events as well.
Agreed.
You know, you can reach me at my office, 954-647-5525. Or you can give me a little email at la@ishiftyourenergy.com. Or follow me on my website, ishiftyourenergy.com, and I'm also on Facebook, Lorena the Energy Shifter, and I'm on Instagram, la.coaching.life.energy. So there's a few areas there that you can follow me on.
All right, check it out. la@ishiftyourenergy.com. More to come. When are we starting your show?
In July. Yeah.
Definitely time for summer for shifting, mindset changing. Things are changing all over the place. It's summer. I know businesses are having a tough time right now. So if you are, contact Lorena. Even if you're not, contact Lorena. Shift your energy, change your mindset, and just make it grow. Now's the time to reposition and get bigger and bigger. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, Helen Archer, Cosmic Astrology Society in the house. And yes, your team won. The next one. Helen, I guess you were right.
We're gonna get to now. I guess you were right. She was right. I guess she was right.
She was right. She said they may win, and they won.
She says they should win.
And they should, and they did. All right.
But it's how they won. You see, you missing the point, Doc.
We'll be right back.
Are you ready to stop playing small and step into your highest self? This isn't just a book club. It's a call to action. No fluff, no excuses, just growth. Actually, growth with some super cool people with a shared intention. Join us live at the Ubuntu Room on the Brooklyn Cafe Show Wednesdays at noon and become the greatest version of you. For more information, go to ubuntufishgallery.com. You be you, NTU, fishgallery.com.
Looking for music that brings back the memories? True Oldies FLA is South Florida's premier destination for timeless hits from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Brought to you by M2 TV Network. Broadcasting across multiple FM and HD stations, including 95.3 FM in Delray Beach and Boca Raton, 95.9 FM in Palm Beach County, 96.9 FM in Broward County and North Miami-Dade, and 106.9 FM on the Treasure Coast. True Oldies, FLA. Feel good music that spans generations.
Imagine this. A loved one, a son or a daughter, has just suffered from a life-threatening accident. They're transported to a state trauma hospital, and despite being in the care of professional physicians, they tragically pass away due to preventable medical errors. As if this was not tragic enough, then finding out that legal statutes in the state of Florida devalue your loved one's life to zero. This is what we are fighting against. Come join Edward Salazar as he discusses the issues surrounding free kill laws and how to resolve them. Catch The Fight Against Free Kill Laws with Ed Salazar on Monday, 5 p.m. on all social media. Learn who we are and join our cause today.
RCCA has a team of specialized therapists to treat a wide array of injuries and conditions, including balance issues, back pain, fall prevention techniques, joint replacements, and stroke rehab. Our therapists at RCCA help adults reclaim their strength and flexibility, allowing them to return to their hobbies and sports. We tailor treatment to return our patients to activities they love, such as croquet, gym workouts, golf, pickleball, and tennis. Our state-of-the-art equipment and therapists ensure that there is something here for everyone.
Are you ready to win a brand new 2027 Audi A3? The Core Foundation, in conjunction with AMP Media Futures Foundation, is giving you the chance to drive away in luxury while supporting scholarships and community programs. First prize, a new 2027 Audi A3. Second prize, an American Electric Stellar bike. Third prize, a $250 Visa gift card. The drawing will be held Saturday, December 19th, 2026 at the Fort Lauderdale Marriott North, and you do not need to be present to win. Tickets are only $20. Purchase yours today at Ampy Media Production Studio or call 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422 or email mail to production@ampy2.tv.
I am an American veteran. I'm proud to have served this country. Helping veterans is something all Americans can participate in, and it's as simple as donating an old car that you have sitting around. When you call the Veteran Car Donation Program, they'll explain how their program works, and then arrange a time they can come and pick up your vehicle for free. Running or not, it doesn't matter. They take cars, trucks, motorcycles, or vans. As a veteran, show your support by donating your car and get a tax deduction in the process. Call the Veteran Car Donation Program right now. They'll come and pick your car up for free, and you'll get a tax deduction in the process. Call the number we're about to give you right now. Thank you, and God bless America.
800-378-3816. 800-378-3816. 800-378-3816. That's 800-378-3816. Proceeds support Heroes on the Water.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
On this day, in 1824, a meeting at Old Slaughter's Coffee House in London leads to the formation of what is now the Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. On this day, in 1897, a treaty annexing the Republic of Hawaii to the United States is signed. The Republic would not be dissolved until a year later. On this day in 1977, Oracle Corporation is incorporated in Redwood Shores, California, as Software Development Laboratories by Larry Ellison, Bob Miner, and Ed Oates. On this day in 2016, Shanghai Disneyland Park, the first Disney park in mainland China, opens to the public.
What was that?
Mickey Mouse.
Did he have like a lump in his throat? Wow.
What did I tell you?
Sounds like Heather when she sings.
All right, you know what time it is? It's Tuesday, which means the next one, which means when Helen Archer said last week they should win, and they did win. We've had Helen Archer joining us of Cosmic Astrology. I think we just had a new moon. Everyone's a little off kilter because I think Mercury retrograde is coming in next week. So let's roll her intro. How you doing, Helen? Welcome back. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday to you. It's actually a pretty good Happy Tuesday.
It's a good Tuesday?
It's a good Tuesday. It'll be a great Wednesday. It's great for love. It's great for harmony. It's good for home interests and fashion.
Okay.
So let's get glammed up.
Let's get glammed up. We did that last week. We did some photo shoots here in the studio.
Glammed up.
Glammed up. So, after the Knicks won, Freddie said, Helen was right. She said they were going to win, and they won. Sure enough, there it was.
So this is Uranus and Gemini in play. First of all, the team is a Gemini team, so Uranus just kind of boosted them. And we see the excitement, the unpredictability, the forcefulness, and the maneuvers that Uranus in Gemini provides, because Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury, and Mercury rules Gemini, and with the sun in Gemini, it just kind of emphasized and reinforced all that Uranian energy, excitement, and unpredictability. And also, this is what we need in order to reach out and contact friends, contact relatives, look for opportunities, because in a blink of an eye, you could go from nothing to everything.
And that's exactly what happened, right?
That's what happened. And reversals now. If you're riding high, but your goals are selfish and not for the universal good, then Uranus will bring you down. But if your goals are for everyone, the team, the universal good, the benefit of everybody, democracy, all that good stuff, then you're going to ride high, and you're going to be promoted, and you're going to suddenly become famous, and people will love you.
Well, it's really strange. They played 5 games. In 5 games, they were losing in the first quarter by double digits in every game. To a point that one of the games, they were losing by 29 points with 7 minutes to go in the game. And they won that game. So, at the beginning, the Spurs were on fire. They couldn't miss if they wanted to. And they were hitting people all over the place, but they were keeping such a high energy level. So my question to you is, by the 4th quarter, they disappeared.
They were out of energy.
They were just done. They were drained. There was like nothing left. But this happened over and over and over and over and over again. So you would think you would make an adjustment. There was no adjustment. They just continue to do the same thing over and over again. So I got to ask, because you guys said that they should win, meaning that there's always a room for error, that they might not win. But where did the Knicks start so cold and they gain energy? They play weak to strong. The other team plays strong to weak, and that's what happened in this series.
I think that's a good strategy. They let the other team wear themselves out, and then they went in there, and so that's what happened.
That's what Dr. Mensch says, because Dr. Mensch went to the game. I was supposed to go with him on Thursday night, and he says it looked like Muhammad Ali doing the rope-a-dope, and they punched themselves out, and next thing you know, the Knicks are winning. I mean, down by 29, and the guy says, oh my God, they're ahead. It was like shock. The city of New York is completely in shock. So to win is one thing, but to win like this is like, you never forget this for the rest of your life. This is unbelievable.
It's very exciting, and we got 7 years of this excitement.
Are they going to win for the next 7 years? Are you telling me? Don't tell me that now.
Oh, well, that remains to be seen. But, yeah, it's possible. I mean, and the Geminis, too, We're in the last week of Gemini now. The sun changes on Sunday, which we'll discuss in a minute. But anyway, so Gemini, this is a very exciting year. You have a lot going for you. You need to get out there. You need to communicate. You need to have confidence. And sales are going to be great if you're into sales, marketing, public relations, all these things. If you're involved in those, you're going to benefit. But Gemini is a great time to train and to get more education and to go outside yourself, to also be creative and create work for yourself that's not a standard thing, because you like to be independent. Uranus is going to stimulate your energies. It's going to scatter some energies, so you need to work extra to focus and not go from one thing to another. You need to decide what is going to be the most lucrative and successful path for you to take. The other problem with the Uranus in Gemini, it's hard to get close to people. You become bored with them easily. You need people that are multifaceted. Aquarius is a great sign for Gemini. Libra is a great sign for Gemini. Gemini will have problems with Sagittarius because Sagittarius will just reinforce the energy and restlessness that you feel. So we need to meditate, shift our energies, become more calm, and then we can focus on what's really important.
Wow. Personality-wise, Gemini, is hot and cold, run hot and cold. Is that normal?
Well, it's a double-bodied sign.
Yeah.
It's a mutable or changeable sign. And, the twins, one is positive, one is negative. The world is divided into two in the sign of Gemini. And so we have day and night, black and white, happy and sad. So but we need to come together in the middle. We need to have focus and maintain a stream of energy that's going in the direction that you want it to go. If you don't focus it, if you don't control it, if you don't practice mind control, then it's going to just impel you and propel you into directions that you may not want to go, or that, end up being a path to nowhere. So you need to focus on what is most important to you and to be your charming self.
Well, she also said that the situation...
Be your charming self,
Yeah, take it easy, Doc. The situation that's going on in Iran apparently is going to come to a conclusion.
Allegedly.
Everybody's on pins and needles because we said one thing and then another thing happens. But Friday, this mess should start to de-escalate. De-escalate. Doesn't mean it's over. De-escalate, which they're going to let ships go through and going to start to live in harmonious situations. That was important. That's a plus as well. The market is doing well. That's a plus as well. Oil is coming down. That's a plus as well. If we get food in the right direction, which I'm anticipating that what she's saying can happen as well, yes?
Yes. The interesting thing on Friday, though, is the moon will be in Virgo.
Of course, they waited until Friday.
Details.
Yes, that's right. They waited for... I think they listened to the show.
Maybe, well, I don't know about my show, but they definitely maybe
they're listening
are
to
using
somebody.
Astrology. But the thing is, the moon will be in Virgo, so, as everybody's saying, the devil's in the details. The thing is, Mars is in positive aspect, so they will work towards an agreement, but there's going to be some disagreement. There's going to be some changes, and because Uranus is in negative aspect, so getting those details, agreeing on those details is going to take more work. And then we got to remember, Mercury is going backwards.
And what happens when
when Mercury goes backwards, there's more changes, and some of the things that they think are going to work out may fizzle out and will have to be redone. So as we know, they've taken 60 days. Mercury will be retrograde for 3 weeks. And Jupiter will be changing signs at the end of July, so I feel by the end of July, things will solidify and we'll be on a path to peace.
And they said that it's going to be at least to the end of July. I'm going to tell you, they're either watching the show, because they just read it, they're either going to wait till the end of July before they put anything in solid rock, because they got to send people out to look at what it is that they're talking about. Apparently, they want to get some of that material out from underground, because it was buried with the bombing. Everything you're saying seems to be lining up. I'm not telling you that that's what's going to happen, but everything you just said, I just read. So
Right, so that's wonderful. I didn't read that, but I'm glad that you're confirming it.
Absolutely.
So we have a lot of things to look forward to because, as I said, Pluto is in Aquarius. It's a whole new age. It's an age of prosperity. It's an age of democracy. It's an age of equality. It's an age of peace. and anything less than that is going to just fizzle out. So those forces that are not for peace, that are not for prosperity, are just going to fade away because their energy is not going to flow in their direction. The energy is flowing in the direction of a positive evolution of humanity.
And I got to tell you, and not because she's sitting here, but she talked about how the world was going to change with some leaders getting replaced, and we had the situation with what's his face in San Salvador, and different situations in Cuba going on right now, and all of these guys that are running the world upside down, even in Iran, where they got rid of the Ayatollah and them guys at the beginning, all these guys are falling. She predicted that.
The fall of leadership. You did, months ago.
And I didn't know how in the world that was going to happen, because I said, come on, you're going to invade a country? And they did. And they took out the leader. They left the country alone, sort of. But they took out the leaders. And you've shown again and again and again. Yeah. If you understand what it is you say, it makes a whole lot of sense. I watched the last game at the movie theaters watching Disclosure like this. It was unbelievable. I couldn't get my eyes off of this, but it's how they do things. When you say things, how they work. And they're saying they're going to wait until, I guess it's retrograde. I don't know why, but they said to the end of July.
Right. So what we're seeing here is with the release of these UFO files, it's showing that humanity is heading towards peace. Because if the world was not in peace, we wouldn't have this knowledge, we wouldn't have this information.
Correct.
And the Pluto in Aquarius is also making us open-minded so that we're anxious and willing and able to understand and accept that there's more out there than just us. So you can see we're very close to a peaceful Earth because these things are starting to be revealed.
It's about time. Amen to that.
That's fantastic.
That's fantastic, and we're all part of it, so it's a great thing. And so there's going to be new products and new work. We're going to lose some of the work to AI, some of the administrative work, but we're going to develop new positions, new jobs, so now's a good time to get some additional training. And then on Sunday, we're going to have the summer solstice. So this is when the sun moves into the sign Cancer. This is the sign of our country. And Jupiter has been in Cancer for the last year. So we've benefited. The economy has grown. The market has grown. We had a few little, problems as far as getting more peace in the world. We still have a ways to go. But we've all benefited through the Jupiter in Cancer. This is like the last month. So for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces people, this is a time to finalize projects that you started a year ago. We're in the last phase, so they're going to show success. If they haven't shown success yet, then we're waiting until Jupiter changes signs into Leo, which rules the stage, which rules entertainment, which rules fashion, which rules the CEO. And so all these things are going to shift to benefit in those areas of our lives.
That's pretty good.
It all sounds really good.
Sounds like a positive forthcoming.
So, we're going from Cancer to Leo. We now have Venus in Leo, so it's a great time for fashion. Don't overdo it on the shopping because Mercury is coming with the retrograde. So if we're expecting money, if we're expecting deals to be signed, there could be some changes. There could be a 3-week delay. So we need to have some money for a rainy day. And we also need to be careful when we're traveling, whether it's long distance or short distance. We need to have alternate plans and make sure our reservations are holding. And we need to, be a little tolerant if there's delays and mechanical problems. So especially if our car needs work, we need to do that now.
Interesting. Get all the home stuff out of the way.
Absolutely.
Now, Thursday is a stressful day.
Great.
Thursday, the moon will go into Leo, so it's a great day for people to think about having a makeover, to think about entertaining, to plan parties, which should be planned for after the 24th of July when Mercury is full force ahead. But there's a lot of competition right now. There's a lot of ideas being floated around. There's a lot of people who have concepts that they want to get funding for. So what I can say is there's going to be a delay in the funding. There's a lot of competition. There's power struggles. So this is going to become very evident on Thursday. So we should take a back seat and not try to force issues on that day.
Does it get better on Friday?
Friday, we have the moon going into Virgo, so we can get the details organized. Maybe we were too complicated in what we were trying to accomplish. So we're going to learn, especially over the Mercury retrograde period, that we have to simplify what we're doing. We have to have less detailed work so that, we have more wide-spreading concepts and that take less time, energy, and resources to accomplish. So don't promise more than you can deliver, and don't expect that details are going to be smooth over the next month. Uranus will upset the apple cart.
Not saying nothing.
I'm going to go on vacation.
No, you're not. You made this happen, and you're going to see it through.
Why do you think I made it happen?
Because you're the one that's...
I don't know what that means, but okay.
You should know there's alien talk for.
Now, with Jupiter entering Leo, this is a once in 12-year cycle. Leo spends a year in each sign, so it comes back to a certain sign, such as Leo, once every 12 years. So think about what happened 12 years ago. This is good for Aries and Sagittarius too, and this will propel you ahead. But it's very creative, it's drama, so let's not overdo the drama. And Leo rules the heart, so let's make sure that we're heart healthy for the next year. So let's change our diet while we're at the end of Jupiter in Cancer, which rules the stomach. This is going to be great for agriculture. Unfortunately, we still have Mars in Taurus for another 2 or 3 weeks, so we have to solve our problem with the livestock. And I think we finally have some steps taken towards that. So hopefully in another month, the beef prices will start going down.
Okay. I'll wait for that.
The other thing that's good to invest in, Leo rules gold. So gold should be a good investment in the next year. So we should think about maybe, diversifying our investments and adding some gold. I sound like an ad now, but anyway, Jupiter in Leo, gold usually goes up.
Wow. And it's already pretty high, I think.
I think it was up to 5,000. Now it's down at 46 or something like that. But it'll go back up.
Wow. So pretty good.
And oil is coming down.
Yes, I got gas for $3.55.
Very nice.
They say it's going to drop to about $3.20. Hopefully Sunday. We'll see.
$3.29.
$3.29.
$3.29.
Excuse me.
So that works out pretty good.
It's a good, it's a good forecast.
It's a good forecast, and like I said, today and tomorrow with the Mercury in Cancer and the Moon in Cancer, that we're doing really well emotionally and get the relationships that maybe we've had some difficulty in. Maybe there wasn't enough give and take. Let's try to work those out, because the Moon in Cancer is still square to Saturn and Neptune in Aries. So maybe we expect too much out of a relationship, and we should learn that nobody can be with us all the time. Cancer likes constant attention. Cancer likes to hold everybody close, but Aries says, give me some space, give me some freedom, understand that I do what I can for you, but I can't do everything for you. So we have to learn to stand on our own too.
Spoken like a true Cancer.
Spoken like a true Aries.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
Yes.
That's true.
So that's an Aries personality of needing space?
Yeah, the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and especially the air signs, not so much Libra, because Libra is partnership and marriage oriented, but especially Gemini and Aquarius, those signs need space. They have outside interests, they have a lot of friends, they have projects, they have goals, and so emotionally, they set that aside in order to accomplish their desires and goals, whereas the water signs and the earth signs, they want to work towards closeness, they want to work towards being together, and they're more dependent on having a partner or somebody to help them with their projects, whereas the fire and air signs are more independent.
Gotcha. What's Orlando's sign?
Thank you. That's a water sign.
Pisces
is a water sign.
Are Pisces and Aries, so Joella and Abigail, like you did.
Pisces and Aries, so we're in focus. Pisces was in focus the last couple of years with Saturn in Pisces. So Pisces has matured. Pisces has learned to be more independent. Pisces has learned not to worry so much, not to imagine disasters that aren't ever going to happen. So Pisces has evolved spiritually and emotionally over the past 2 years to become more mature.
Oh my goodness.
But money was not good with Saturn in Pisces. Now Pisces has a chance. The House of Earnings and Income is highlighted, so our experience is going to reward us. So we have to be positive. We have to project confidence. And so Pisces needs to get over that lack of confidence because you're empathetic, you're spiritual, you're intuitive, and that's what you need to develop. And you've learned that those are things you can count on over the past couple of years.
Amen to that.
And Pisces is very creative, so
Right.
now your creativity has to come down to a realistic level to where people can understand what it is you're trying to accomplish in concrete terms.
They will never understand. They don't understand.
Because Pisces answers to a different drummer, and they're more universal.
I have an electric drum set.
Whereas, Aries is more down to earth. Aries is more, here it is, it's concrete, it's factual, let's do it, let's go, let's have it. And you take care of the details, because I'm on to the next project.
There you go.
That's our Aries.
Pretty much.
Dr.
I'm getting my
Roberts
PhD now.
is in the house.
I decided I'm going to get my PhD.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, about 4 years
She
later.
thinks I'm going to call her Dr. Grauber. She's out of her mind.
No, I don't think you are.
I'm not.
It's always good to learn more.
Can you imagine me going back to school at this age?
There's people in their 90s getting their college degrees. Age is just a number.
Crazy.
It's keeping your mind active and keeping your social life active. And that was the problem with the planets in Pisces. Pisces is more reclusive. And so a lot of people, they weren't really out there socializing, and they were getting depressed, and they were becoming more solitary. But now with Aries and especially Leo, we got to get out there. We want to socialize. We want to, meet people, meet and mingle. And that's when opportunities happen, and that's when you meet the love of your life. So get out there. So Aries and Leo, the fire signs, we're getting out there. So people are becoming more sociable, which is a really, really good thing.
Hey, you're Mrs. Social Malibu.
Getting out there. All right, how do people find you, Helen?
I'm on Cosmic Astrology Society and Facebook. We just, as I said, celebrated 5 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And thank you for letting me be part of the show. It's been 2.5 years now.
Wow.
You ain't been wrong yet.
This.
I
Huh?
got a gift for you.
You do?
Yeah. You got that video?
Play the video.
Play the video.
Which one?
The TikTok.
I don't know what it is.
To Wemby. Wemby tries a three, puts it up, off the mark. Anunoby the rebound. It's over. It's over. Knick fans, this is not a dream. Your long, long wait has ended. Go ahead and cry. After 53 years, the Knicks are finally NBA champions once again.
I was waiting for the right time to play that.
And there you have it.
And there you have it. And if you've been waiting 53 years and you cry that day, it's okay. Because we waited a long time. But I want to thank you because you put us right on the right path. And you said to me, they should win. And that to me is better than anybody, including my son told me. Everybody said 5, 6. But when you said they better win, they're going to win, I was calm. I wasn't even panicking in the movie theater. Can you believe that? No bad news.
That's good. Only the
I was
good
shocked. I was shocked. And they kept saying, boy, you're not negative. Because I kept saying, look at this or look at that. Not in that game. I didn't care how far behind they were going to fall.
You knew they were going to pull it out.
I knew they were going to win. Because there's a way of winning that I always call, it's what man desire, destiny. Destiny puts you where you're supposed to be. And if you wait long enough, it will happen. And I believed it. And it was good. And I kept saying, yeah, she told me they're going to fall behind, they're going to keep winning. They're going to fall behind, they're going to keep winning. And there you have it.
I'm so glad you're happy.
Well, I'm ecstatic.
That's a push, Helen.
I'm so glad. I said, oh, Freddie's going to be so happy.
I am
and my prediction is right again.
Your prediction is right again.
If I could get a plane to get me there earlier, I would go Thursday and come back. But it gets me there an hour before they go in the parade, and I'll never make it. By the time I get there, it'll be 2 o'clock in the afternoon because they're going to close everything down. So I got to go around. I got to go to 3 boroughs to get to that spot. And then
You're
I gotta
better
go
off
south.
not going.
I'll never get there unless I leave a day early.
Yeah, so anyway, let's be careful and let's take care of each other. And, you know, the energies can get out of control, so it's good to avoid anything that could get out of control because you just never know.
Yeah, there's knuckleheads everywhere. I'm used to that. You know, what do you see happening happens because somebody says something stupid. You just get away from that and you'll be fine.
Well, I think Uranus in Gemini and Pluto in Aquarius and now Jupiter in Leo is going to make athletics very, very exciting.
I know you got the World Cup and everything else.
Everybody, and all the people are coming here and they're realizing how wonderful it is here.
Isn't that something?
So that's maybe that'll inspire them to go back to their homes and try to have the same kind of positive energy that we have here.
Positive energy.
Positivity.
Rein it in, and if you can't, contact Lorena for positive energy, and for your personalized chart reading, contact Helen Archer of Cosmic Astrology Society. You can find her on TikTok or Facebook. Lorena, you can find her all over socials as well, ishiftYourEnergy.com. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap it up. More to come.
Are you ready to stop playing small and step into your highest self? This isn't just a book club. It's a call to action. No fluff, no excuses, just growth. Actually, growth with some super cool people with a shared intention. Join us live at the Ubuntu Room on the Brooklyn Cafe Show Wednesdays at noon and become the greatest version of you. For more information, go to ubuntufishgallery.com. UBU, NTU, fishgallery.com.
Looking for music that brings back the memories? True Oldies FLA is South Florida's premier destination for timeless hits from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s. Brought to you by M2 TV Network. Broadcasting across multiple FM and HD stations, including 95.3 FM in Delray Beach and Boca Raton, 95.9 FM in Palm Beach County, 96.9 FM in Broward County and North Miami-Dade, and 106.9 FM on the Treasure Coast. True Oldies, FLA. Feel good music that spans generations.
Are you ready to win a brand new 2027 Audi A3? The Core Foundation, in conjunction with AMP Media Futures Foundation, is giving you the chance to drive away in luxury while supporting scholarships and community programs. First prize, a new 2027 Audi A3. Second prize, an American Electric Stellar bike. Third prize, a $250 Visa gift card. The drawing will be held Saturday, December 19th, 2026 at the Fort Lauderdale Marriott North, and you do not need to be present to win. Tickets are only $20. Purchase yours today at Ampy Media Production Studio or call 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422 or email mail to production@ampy2.tv.
I am an American veteran. I'm proud to have served this country. Helping veterans is something all Americans can participate in, and it's as simple as donating an old car that you have sitting around. When you call the Veteran Car Donation Program, they'll explain how their program works, and then arrange a time they can come and pick up your vehicle for free. Running or not, it doesn't matter. They take cars, trucks, motorcycles, or vans. As a veteran, show your support by donating your car and get a tax deduction in the process. Call the Veteran Car Donation Program right now. They'll come and pick your car up for free, and you'll get a tax deduction in the process. Call the number we're about to give you right now. Thank you, and God bless America.
800-378-3816. 800-378-3816. 800-378-3816. That's 800-378-3816. Proceeds support Heroes on the Water.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
All right, we're back. Listen, it's only been Tuesday. This has been some week.
Busy
we had
show,
Wendy
right?
yesterday. Numbers yesterday were off the charts. We had donuts, that whole family. That's a movie.
I was
That's a
telling
movie
the
for those
family because
donuts.
we looked at Glazed and Fueled online to get, prep for the show and everything. And the pictures are so beautiful. They look like they're AI. But they really are that beautiful of a family. They walked in, and I said to the girls, I said, we thought you were AI'd on the pictures on your banner,
Yeah.
but they're just the most beautiful, giving, kindest family. So check it out, Glazed and Fueled. It's your local donut food truck, and they deliver all over corporate. They're pop-ups, so go find their socials. Cool stuff.
And I want to talk to Teach, who did her debut last night, and she don't want to talk until Thursday. I don't know what that's about, but did her debut last night in South Florida Oldies, and Mike said to me, interesting concept, I would like you to continue to do after hours on Mondays at 8 o'clock and to continue what she wrote. So apparently they got it. I was a little afraid about that.
Maybe they'll record another one this week.
Maybe. Oh, look at her.
Can you really say that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there, are the walls talking? Yes, they said that. Move over one more. You gotta move over one more. You gotta move over one more because you're gonna be out of frame.
I don't want to be on camera.
All right, so we can just talk.
So they said yes, and they were like, as a matter of fact, I made a banner for the after hours to send it up there so that it could be plaqued on the South Florida Oldies Radio website.
Okay.
So now, though I know that you didn't want to continuously do this because you wanted to try it and say you did, now they want more of it. So I don't know what we're going to do.
That's awesome. It's a lot for one person.
Well, then we give you 4 or 5 people to put it together with you.
Well, I'd like help with the editing.
Okay.
Maybe the
I got
writing.
editors in there.
Maybe we record it differently.
Maybe.
Maybe we record it like we would record it, just as a show.
Well, I just feel like it might be difficult for some people to get the hang of the cues, like with the sound and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's
We'll
what
figure it
editing is
out.
all about. And the object of the game is to be able to turn it over quickly because time in this business is the difference between the men and the boys.
Yeah, so does that mean I'm on a deadline for Thursday?
Well, it means that we will all be on a deadline because if we're going to do this, we're going to cut down so there's less editing. This is one of the reasons that we do live streaming.
Yeah.
Is to cut out the editing and then to do it. But forget about all that for a second. That's something we'll talk about later. The thing is that they acknowledge the fact that they got it. And they liked it. And they asked us to send a banner up because they would like us to continue to do it. Those are the elements I look at. Forget about all the technical stuff. It's the same thing that Gato did for Pete. That thing was brilliant. There are things that we have to work on, no problem. Nothing successful happens because it's perfect.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to make
It
adjustments.
takes time, adjustments.
It's just a lot of writing. I shudder at the thought.
Well, but we have other writers in here as well. We can get Victoria involved. There's another thing I was going to ask them to do because they are such good writers. I got to tell you, the good writing is good for commercials, social media, TV, commercial, you name it. They're good at it. I want to do a book about the cafe. I like to do a 10-year history of what you and I have done here and get it published. I really do. And the more that I meet people like her, the more it encourages me to do it. I didn't know what was going to happen last night. I waited. They called, said, wow, unbelievable. We've never seen anything like this. So it's good. Whether you want to stop or not, that's up to you. But I like to write a book about the 10 years because all the war stories we have, all the people that we've met and known, the things that we've done, I think somebody will want to read it.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Other than you?
Other than me. I have a group of me's.
A group of you? So you guys are your groupies?
Yes.
Groupies.
Now, this weekend is Father's Day, right?
This Sunday is Father's Day, correct?
So remember your dad. Remember whether he's with us or not. He's always with us. Just remember your dad. Take time out to say Happy Father's Day this weekend and be safe doing it. Don't overdo.
It's only Tuesday.
That's okay. We're
Are you
gonna
here
do
the rest
that.
of the week?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But if I'm not here Thursday, because I'll be at the parade, no, I'll be here. just reminding you that Father's Day is coming, so that if your excuse is, oh my God, I didn't know it was Father's Day, Freddie's telling you, you got that excuse, not this year.
Okay.
It's good stuff. So that's
Nice
my
job.
Father's Day
Thank
gift from you.
Oh,
You got that done.
thank you. Well, I mean, I knew. Oh, okay. Okay.
That to me was maybe more important to me than it was to you.
I don't know. My boyfriend was like, "Did you hear about it yet? Did you hear how it went?" I'm like, "I need you to understand. I'm purposely not asking. I don't want to know."
That's why I didn't want to tell you last night, because I knew you would go bonkers. But I figured you were coming in today. Good
Yeah.
job.
Well, thank you.
Job well done.
Thank you.
know, and there's been some real surprises this semesters with the writings and Fonzie and doing commercials, and even Heather. It's a surprise. But there's been some real golden nuggets. Maybe it's because it's the anniversary, 10 years of doing this thing, and you have to find a new way to peel an onion. You ever heard that saying?
Without crying.
Yep. And the bottom line here is that they bring it, they don't know how important it is to us, because we've seen all these battles. We know what these wars are. Not thinking that you're good enough, like not being able to shift your energy the way Lorena is able to do, because you don't have that next step. But what you accomplished yesterday, you should take it to heart, because it was good. It means a lot to me. I've been with that radio station for over 20 years, and I've only gotten a certain number of calls on any program that we've done. And I got one from you, for you, on your program. So I got to tip my hat. Got to tip your hat when something good is done.
I'll be sure to text my mommy about it.
Nice job. So tune in, hopefully next Monday, for the next episode of Marion is Missing. More to come on that one.
We'll see.
All right, ready to wrap it up?
Eyes ready.
All right, have a great afternoon, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Save the date, June 26th. We're having a beach party. We're really going to be at the beach. Or there's a huge pavilion. If you don't like the sand and the sun and the surf, you can just join us kind of casual style.
Bring your rubber duck.
June 26th, 11 o'clock. Hopefully before the rain. We'll get in and out before the summer rain season. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.